You know what I want us to do? I want us to stop with the New Year's resolutions. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. You know why? Because tomorrow is Wednesday. And it's no different from last Wednesday, from the Wednesday before that, from the Wednesday before that. There is no difference. So basically, tomorrow's Wednesday. But what's the difference? Instead of coming up with these goals that don't even have a plan or a way to get there, let's develop the systems. Let's develop the plan. How are we going to get there? What is it that you want? And why do you want it? And if any of these wants have an expiration date, meaning they expire, let me give you an example. If your goal or resolution is lose 50 pounds by my vacation in June, it ain't gonna work. You'll get there. You ain't gonna stay there. It's not sustainable. You see what I'm saying? It's not something that you can keep up. It's not something that can last forever. It's not foundational. You can't build upon it. Anything that has an expiration date is not built for sustainability. Anything that expires, oh, I'm going to lose 20 pounds. Ay, cállate. Anything that means I'm going to... Gracias. Anything that says I'm going to lose 20 pounds by my wedding. Lose 20 pounds by your wedding? It's not going to happen. Anything that says I'm going to, I got to do this before I turn 50. Cancel it. You'll turn 50 and by 51, you'll be back the same person you was at 49. Because it's not sustainable. My question to us is always, what am I going to do to get there that is foundational and sustainable? What is it that I'm going to do? So if I want to lose weight, why? Why do I? It can't be for the wedding. It can't be for the birthday. It can't be, I mean, those things are nice, but it can't be for that because it has an expiration date. Remember, I said if it has an expiration date, forget about it. Why? Is it for your health? Is it because you're sick and tired of being sick and tired? Is it because the clothes are in the closet getting small? You know, clothes don't get small, but anyway. Is it because, what is the reason why? And then once we have that why, how? You just don't wake up tomorrow and lose 50 pounds. If you did, you need to go to the hospital and get checked out because that's not normal. What is it that we're going to do that every day or every week or every other day, what's on the calendar that's check-offable so that we can say we are getting closer to where we can say we have lost a certain amount of weight or that we feel healthier for our why? Do we feel healthier? Do I have less medications? Do I have smaller clothes? What is the indicator that letting me know that I'm getting to where I need to be? Because this is only first level. To feel healthy is lofty. It's big. It's big. It doesn't have an expiration. We want to feel healthy forever, right? Who wants to be sick? But when we are feeling that way, it's sustainable because we're developing skills and strategies and we have a plan and there's something check-offable that then we can say we are getting there. Where is there? Nobody knows what healthy means or what healthy looks like. You will know when you get there. But that's foundational because you can build on it. You can build on it. Tomorrow is Wednesday, period, point blank, end of story. Just because the date on the calendar changed, that doesn't mean we change. We haven't changed. We're the same person we was on Monday. But I get it. January 1st is a nice time to remind ourselves, look, I got to get it together. I got to find something, some way, shape, or form. But it's not going to just be like throwing stuff out there in the air without a plan. Because it doesn't work. Trust me. When I was 400 pounds, 400 plus, I like to say 400 because nobody wants to talk about beyond 400. But when I was 400 pounds, How many times did I say I'm going to lose 50 pounds? I lost the 50 and I gained 80. Soon as I got to my expiration date of what I was losing the 50 pounds for. So I need to lose 50 pounds because we're going on a cruise. Got it. Lost 50 pounds, gained about 20 on the cruise and another 60 when I got back. That's not sustainable, because once the expiration, the date or the time period or the one thing you have in mind happens, after that, it's all over. Tell me, what's the plan? Don't tell me about the lose the 50 pounds. Don't tell me about that you're going to be consistent in on your social media, or you're going to create content. You're going to be a content creator. What does that mean? Or don't tell me that you're going to be, I'm just going to be healthy. Oh, really? Because you have the answer to that? If you have the answer to that, you're a billion, trillionaire, gazillionaire. How? How are you going to do it? How are you going to prove to yourself that you checked off the boxes that's getting you closer to where you want to be? How? How is the magic in this equation? How? Tell me how. Stop with the resolutions. The resolutions, that January 1st, first of all, I'm a big conspiracy theorist, and I believe that all holidays are meant for us to spend money. That's period. So January 1st is another holiday where we feel bad about all the decisions we made in October, November, December, because the holidays that they put in October, November, December are meant to make us fat and swole. So January comes around, that's another holiday to make us feel guilty, and that's why that's the biggest sale period for gyms. Shout out to Planet Fitness with the cheapest hustle on the land. But when we get to the point in January, the business model is that's the model that helps people feel bad about all the decisions they made in October, November, December. So they're selling us stuff to make ourselves feel better. Don't get caught up in that. Tell me now, tell yourself now, what it is that you want. Not what you need to buy, not some new product on the shelf, not some magic pill, not some shots or shots that make your head big or whatever they're saying, but tell me how are you going to do it? I'm asking us to stop with it. And for all of us who done reached that half-century mark, it's even more important for us to come up with the how. Not the stuff to buy, because we probably got to a point where we have the money to buy it, but that's not going to get us to where we need to get to, and that's not going to allow us to age appropriately so that we can live this on this other side of this mountain. We still got life to live, so let's figure out how are we sustaining our health, how are we sustaining our flexibility, how are we keeping our bones right and keeping our bones. How are we doing all of this? It's the how that we must address, not the what, buy, pill, solution, band-aid, fix, none of that. It's over. Let's get to the how and stop coming up with some resolve. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I'm telling you, it's not gonna happen. If it happened, you're gonna be back to where it was. Trust me, been there, done that. But either way, if you can identify your how you're going to get there and your reason for doing it, and a reason without an expiration date. Because if it has an expiration date, you lost. You lost already. You lost. And we win over here. We are on the side of winning. On this side, we win. So, how and why? And that why can't be for a season. It has to be something sustainable. We're trying to live in our 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 100s. Nobody wants to be sitting on no porch, stuck there like a figurine while everybody else is living and somebody telling them what auntie and grandma and mama, big mama and papa can't have. We want to be able to have control of our lives as we age. We want to be able to sustain what we have and keep it as flexible, as strong as we possibly can. But let's stop with the, oh, I'm gonna do this by this. If God put something on your heart to start a new career, to start a new channel, I don't know what it is he putting on your heart, but whatever it is he putting on your heart, tell me how. How are you going to get there? Write it down. Have steps. Have something you can check off. Visualize. Vision board. Miniature vision board. Like when you create these like dollhouse type lives on a shelf or something so you can see it. Either way. How and why. Happy New Year.